I didn't know early on I wanted to be a teacher. I sort of kept a pretty close proximity to the classroom though after I graduated high school. I tutored people in college. I tutored student athletes at Colorado State University. I tutored first generation students through TRIO, and I helped volunteer at a after school program for low income youth. They were hard. I think because I got into teaching pretty young and I'm just like a young looking person, I had a lot of difficulty in those first couple days sort of setting hard boundaries with students and creating routines, and I felt like I was really overwhelmed, to be honest. I think I would give myself permission to have a little bit more emotional distance from the job. I think it's a really hard job emotionally, and I think a thing I did in my first year of teaching, and I'm not actually that far from it now, is I let a lot of things affect me, and I think that's okay. I have a lot. I feel like the last couple, even the last week, we've had difficult things happen to the school, and I think a lot of it's raised a lot of questions about like hope, optimism, community, moving forward as a school. And I feel like I've actually felt the most hopeful about being a teacher in its hardest moments. Keep a little box in my classroom of like nice things students have written or like pieces of students' work that makes me feel really hopeful. I think you're a very hard worker. You obviously understand how to do school, and I think that is like a skill that we don't often recognize in students, but I think you understand school really, really well, but I think you also ask really, really good questions. The thing a mentor mentioned to me years ago, which I think still sticks with me, is the thing I want to be remembered about is how students felt in my classroom. And I hope students remember me as someone who created a space where they wanted to be. We'll find work that does a lot of what we did at school, like challenges you, pushes you, but ultimately like brings you some happiness and joy. But also beyond work, my hope is just that you'll keep asking questions.